You know the vibes, PVO, positive vibes only. FOE, family over everything, high vibrations. How y'all doing out there? Today I want to talk to y'all about the 12 Zodiac signs. I don't know if y'all familiar with them. If you aren't, we're going to discuss them today. 12 Zodiac signs, starting with Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. And if you all see me looking down from time to time, because I got some notes that I written down. I don't know if y'all can see that. But we got Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. And there's a sign associated with each one. It's on my right, but it should be y'all left. So the first sign, starting with Aries. Second one is Taurus. The third one is Gemini. Fourth one is Cancer. Fifth one is Leo. Sixth one is Virgo. Seventh one is Libra. Eighth one is Scorpio. Ninth one is Sagittarius. 10th one is Capricorn. 11th one is Aquarius. And the last one is Pisces. Just to give y'all a little overview so y'all can see. That's Aries. That's Taurus. Gemini. Cancer. Leo. Scorpio. No, I'm sorry, this is Virgo. I'm sorry, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Pisces. Those are just some signs that are associated and symbols with each zodiac sign. So the Aries starts the first house of the 12 house wheel of life cycle. Starting with Aries, the Ram, March 21st through April 19th. In between those dates, you fall under the zodiac sign of Aries. Aries duality is masculine. The triplicity, the element, is fire. The quadruplicity, the quality, is cardinal. Aries is active, energetic, excitable, and impulsive, optimistic, open to change and new experiences. Ruling planet, Mars, ancient god of war, aggression, and conflict. In astrology, Mars influence denotes courage, passion, and competition. It can foster tension and accidents and rules over fire and danger. Symbol associated with the zodiac sign is the ram, as I showed y'all in my notes. The ram is assertive, sexual, able to climb to great heights. The pictorial graph represents the horns and long nose of the ram. It also pictures the eyebrows and nose of the human face. The head is the part of the anatomy that the Aries rules, so the Aries rules the head. If I'm not mistaken, I believe inside of like a cranium or like a brain structure in the inside. Once I get a little more up to date with the little slideshow presentation and getting all the imagery and visuals together, I'll be able to show y'all. But I believe the Aries ram is like inside of us, inside of our head. So that's pretty interesting. The head is the part of the anatomy that the Aries rules. In symbolic terms, the glyph is two half moons joined by a straight line. It's two half moons joined by a straight line, which indicates idealism tied to authority and leadership. The dominant word for Aries, dominant keyword for Aries is I am. The polarity, which means opposite of the zodiac sign. So basically, the polarity of Aries, it would be Libra. So that's the opposite of the Aries, and we'll get into what that means. Aries is a me first sign. People with Aries tendencies strongly project their own personalities and can be very self-oriented. Libra, which is Aries' opposite sign, is the sign of partnership. Natives of Libra feel incomplete without a partner or lover and strive for happiness as a pair. Lucky day is Tuesday. Lucky numbers is 1 and 9. Magical birthstone, diamond. Attracts love, financial success, brings luck and new ventures. Excuse me. The diamond is particularly lucky for Aries people when worn on the left side of their body. So when you wear the diamond on the left side of the body is real lucky for Aries people. The special color for Aries is red, the color of fire and excitement, as Aries being the fire sign. That makes sense. Cities that y'all are drawn to, Florence, Naples, Verona, Marseilles, countries, England, Germany, Poland. Flowers, sweet pea, honeysuckle trees, all thorn bearing trees. Metal is iron. The animals ruled by Aries, sheep, especially rams. Danger. Aries people are susceptible to harm from fire and sharp objects. They are also prone to accidents involving high speeds and tend to get into violent and dangerous situations. That's very interesting. Part of the body ruled by Aries is the head. Aries people are prone to headaches and subject to minor injuries around the head and face. That's crazy right there. That's very interesting because that's just very interesting. We'll dive into that. That's a whole nother video. Your most likable trait, Aries, is courage. Your most likable trait is courage. Aries is the first sign of the Zodiac, the sign that symbolizes new beginnings. It connotes quick changes and sudden forks in the road. Your life is marked by arriving at a certain place and then being turned in a new direction. Certainly, one can say your life is adventurous. Aries is very adventurous, spontaneous. It's the first sign in the Zodiac, 12 sign constellation. Starts it all off. Sign of, self, first impressions, new beginnings, sudden changes. There is a dynamic relentlessness to the Aries character. With the sun in this sign, you are an activist and doer. If you have a new plan or idea, if an enterprise strikes your fancy, you can't wait to plunge right in. The amusing little prayer, grant me patience now, is typical of the Aryan attitude. When others first meet you, their instant impression is someone exciting, vibrant, talkative. Others will be lucky if they can even get a word in edgewise, which mean they full they energetic, they lit, they full of a lot of energy. When you first meet them, they'll probably take the conversation. You could barely get a word in. If someone brings up a topic, you will be delighted to tell in great detail exactly what you think about it. As an Aries person, you gravitate toward the center of action. You are audacious and intent on getting your own way. Since your nature is to impress power, you treat opposition as an annoyance to be brushed out of the way. You are a natural leader who exudes self-confidence. That means you're a natural born leader, and you thrive, and you have a lot of self-confidence. From an early age, you feel you are headed for success. From a youth, you just know you destined for greatness. Aries. Happily, you are also generous about helping others in a crisis. When family members or close friends might be in trouble or be in need. Aries is definitely real sensitive toward that. They're real helping, and they wanna be of aid. You are an open-hearted friend who shares ideas and advice and likes to pick up the check. You have a quality of largesse. You are not interested in the small or petty. Go for the best is your motto. Y'all see me flipping the pages. I am reading, as well as freestyling some things. So y'all just bear with me. If y'all like this type of content, I'm gonna continue to put this videos of like this out. There is nothing faint or half-hearted about an Aryan, whereas others may be more cautious. You actually enjoy living on the edge. A touch of recklessness makes you feel alive. The chase is always more thrilling than getting the goal. As one Aries recently remarked ratherly insightfully, wanting is always better than getting. You are willing to take a gamble, follow a dream, set your mind on a goal, and pursue it with irresistible enthusiasm. That's Aries. So when y'all have your mind set to do something, y'all don't let nothing stop it. Y'all go out and do it like a go-getting type of demeanor. As far as and y'all not afraid to take a chance. Y'all are gamblers in a sense. Not well literal. Y'all like to gamble as well, casino and stuff like that. But y'all not afraid to take a chance in life, or at doing something. Your supreme quality of optimism attracts others. Underneath there may lurk insecurity, but no one will ever know about it. This is not to say you don't get depressed or moody, but the winter of despair doesn't last a week with Aries, which mean Aries, they don't hold on to things long at all. They don't stay mad or any feelings about things. It is true, however, that Aries people are notorious for taking offense at at fancied at fancied slights and injuries. Hot tempers and childish tantrums abound, and your threshold of boredom is extremely low. Meaning, they get bored fast. They need to be always involved, in something, because the attention toward it, or toward that is happening. It'll fade away real quick if they if their attention not there. If you're not catching their attention, you're not keeping them up to speed and up tempo, and things of that nature. Hot tempers and childish tantrums abound, and your Thayer's hold of boredom is extremely low. If success is not immediate, you tend to lose interest and go in search of other excitement. That's just what I was trying to explain. As a result of patience, plotting types often get to your head of the class before you do it, which meaning you may anticipate some things, and because you're thinking about all of it, maybe at once, it can be overwhelming for you, and start getting to your head before you actually even do it. You just thinking about it all up, and you ready to get washed in the current. Shout out to Dolo. Arians have a well-deserved reputation for not finishing what they have begun, and you are very short of patience, and your lack to stick to incentives is your weak spot. Also, you spend your energy in too many different ways. So, basically, Aries have a tendency to put their energy into too many different things that don't need to be that energy don't need to be exerted in. So y'all gotta know how to find a balance with that. Arians have a independence is a key word. You can turn sulky and peevish if you have to take orders, which mean Aries they don't like to take orders, from nobody. They like I said before, they're more of like a me first. They don't like being told what to do, and I'm currently with a Aries right now, so I'm learning. I definitely know exactly what is being said. You would much rather be the world's largest lizard than the world's smallest dragon. You want to run the whole show. If you can't, you pull up stakes and look for a situation in which you can show off your style and brilliance. Should you come up against a superior force, you will bend but never break. Your aggressive and competitive spirit cannot be broken by anyone except yourself. So y'all are very tough, very strong-minded, have a lot of courage, and no one could really break y'all as far as emotion-wise, but y'all self, because y'all aggressiveness and y'all competitive spirit that y'all have. And once again, because I'm currently with the Aries, I can definitely give a testimony to that, but that's a whole nother video. One of the pitfalls of being an Aries is that you're essentially self-involved. Unless you make an effort to look outward at others and their feelings, you can easily become a spoiled brat. Though generally sincere and honest, you will tell a white lie if it seems advantageous. You are not a very adept liar. However, others see right through you. Sometimes you lack tact and diplomacy, but no malice is intended. Like basically what that was saying, Aries aren't really good liars. Not that they try to be, but they have a tendency to be honest, and that honest aura that they give off, others are able to see right through them. Sometimes they lack tact, and they lack diplomacy, but no malice is intended. Sagittarius also lack this quality of tact because they don't know how to be oblique or roundabout. With you, tactlessness is an impulsive act, a careless expression of your inno- innate force. Too often you speak without thinking and say whatever pops in your mouth, and usually regret your impulsiveness later. So basically it's saying right there that Aries, from time to time, they don't think before they speak. They tend to say, like, kind of like the first thing that comes to their head, and that might always that's not always good, as far as with them just blurting stuff out, the first thing that comes to their head, because they're not thinking, and they could later regret it. It might be out of anger, or it might just be out of just stubbornness. So y'all got to be careful with that. Just be more aware. Not only just Aries, but we are just talking about Arians right now. So you definitely have to be mindful of thinking before you speak. Aries is lucky with money, but has trouble holding on to it. You tend to run up. You tend to run up big bills, live extravagantly, soar over budget. However, you usually find a way to pay off what you owe. You have too much pride to remain in anyone's debt, which means you don't like to owe people, so you don't ask for much either, because you have a lot of pride. Um, in friendships, you give magnanimously if someone is in need, but you want to get credit for your good deeds. Meaning, you'll in friendships, you're a giving person, you'll give, but you just want credit for your deeds when you're doing them. A lot of times, y'all probably feel overlooked, or y'all feel unappreciated for y'all efforts when y'all reach out and bend over backwards, so y'all extend your hand to others. Aries. My bad. Bear with me for a second, family. In the garden of Aries, there are few shrinking violets. You are creative, open-hearted, high-spirited, pioneering, also vain, feisty, and impatient. Those who deal with you on an intimate basis will have one chief problem. How are they going to keep up the pace? I'm always open for the challenge. Sidebar. The inner you, the inner Aries. We're going to talk about the inner Aries. You like to be in charge. You want to control your own projects and plans, and not be under anyone else's thumb. Like I was saying before, you like to, take charge. You like to do your own thing. You don't like for nobody hovering over top of you or micromanaging you. You have an intense drive to succeed and put a lot of pressure on yourself. So y'all drive is like, out of this world. Y'all have a real, tenacity toward success, and toward, getting a goal done. But y'all also put a lot of pressure on yourself. A lot of unnecessary pressure on yourself. So that's something y'all got to work on. Inside, you are filled with nervous energy and worry about how you're going to handle everything. You hate to be bored. You're always looking for something different, new people, places that promise excitement and adventure. You have very little patience. You need to practice sticking things out. You're also impatient with people who can't resolve a problem. You believe in taking action. You do not have a great generosity or enthusiasm, and although you suffer from occasional self-doubt, you know what if you really want to do something, you can. So although from time to time, Aries, y'all suffer from self-doubt, from time to time, y'all suffer from self-doubt. Y'all still know that if you really want to do something, you can do it. Aries do have a tendency to be impatient from time to time, and especially with people around them that aren't moving quick enough for them. That's taking up time to solve problems or resolve issues. How others see you, how others see Aries, you're upbeat, magnetic, personality pulls people towards you, you bring excitement into their lives, the envy, your aggressiveness in meeting a challenge. Whatever the problem, you give the impression that you have the answer already ready. You're also admired for your honesty. You don't gloss over difficulties. What people don't like is your tendency toward bossiness and your deserved reputation for being sharp-tongued, which means, you could be, quick with the mouth, quick with your words in different situations, and some people don't like you for that, but who cares? I like you. They're afraid to cross you in an argument because they know you will cut them quick. So that's just a little couple things as far as with Aries. I hope y'all enjoyed this first video of Aries of the 12 Zodiac signs. Please stay tuned. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all stay balanced. Y'all stay focused. Shout out to all the YouTubers out there that's doing their thing. All the chosen ones. Shout out to Virgo King, my brother. Yeah, love y'all.